thanks, Christina, for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. My firm, S.J. Edwards Inc., provides insurance benefits that protect families and businesses in the event of sickness, disability, accidents, hospitalization, critical illness, and all types of insurance services. So we've been in business for over 35 years, and we love what we do. We serve the community, and we take care of a lot of people and offer great services to our clients.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. So, how did you create your customer database? Like, what do you have a way that you have, the customers in the database? Do you use a software program, or how do you keep track of your customers?
Establishing a customer base is to identify who my target market was. Okay.
So once you have your target market, and then a customer from that target market comes to you, what's the process that you have of like getting their information and continue a relationship with them?
Okay. Well, the key to setting up the customer base in general was to really start to focus on who my target market was and who my client was.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've established that my client is a business, and that
Right.
would include services for business owners and corporations as well.
Uh-huh.
So there's a benefit to having such a wide market because it's unlimited, but the challenge is that you can be running all over the place and just spinning your wheel.
Right.
So I had to become laser focused on what businesses needed my service and stay in that lane. And
Right.
once I do develop a relationship with a business, they come into the office, or and that was in the past. Over the last year, we haven't been able to do that. But we will set them up on what we call the Microsoft Outlook database, and we input their information
Okay.
and just verify that all the information is correct. I check up on my clients at least annually because they
Okay.
have what we call enrollments, where we enroll their employees in their benefit packages.
Okay.
But what's been happening is now we've had to schedule more virtual meetings, as you're aware of.
Right.
And we discussed the most convenient way to connect with their staff during the pandemic.
Okay.
So I will contact them the old-fashioned way, which is via snail mail.
Okay.
And we've used more flyers for the employees that we send out via text messages or Instagram or Facebook, whatever they feel is beneficial to their employees. Now,
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
Zoom meetings and webinars, of course, have become so much more important with the
Right.
COVID-19 situation. But we also use a scheduling system that allows our clients to schedule an appointment directly with a benefit counselor through the Outlook calendar.
Okay, great. So you're specifically using Outlook as your tool for scheduling, having a client database, and then you ask the client either how they want you to follow
Right,
up with them. Okay.
correct. Hmm.
Okay, great.
You'd be surprised. People really appreciate a phone call these days.
They do. Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. So you're strictly a B2B business then, correct? Business to business?
We work with individuals as well because sometimes we sit down with a business owner who says, you know what, my mom needs coverage. Can you help her?
Mhm.
So it's a
Okay.
combination, but our focus really is on the business.
It's on the business side. Okay. Okay. So you're saying the only difference between the pandemic and, prior to the pandemic is that before perhaps you used to meet with businesses more in person, going to their place of business,
Correct.
and now you're doing it more virtual.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I was getting ready to go out and start visiting my clients again because things have calmed down a little bit and everybody's a little more comfortable. We wear our masks, we're 6 feet apart. And I got a phone call from them on Monday prior to my Tuesday scheduled appointment that 6 people in their office had come down with COVID. So I think we're going to stick with the virtual meetings for a while.
Okay. Okay. And you're using the Zoom platform pretty much?
Yes,
Yeah.
that and there's another one, Microsoft Teams.
Yes.
I've been
Okay.
introduced to. Yeah.
Either one of those. Okay. All right. Great. That sounds good. So, When you have some sort of new product or something to roll out, do you just you still contact them in the certain way that they want to be contacted?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Okay, great. You stay connected to your clients through Microsoft Outlook with scheduling, and then once a year annually to check up on them. And then that's also how you maintain your database.
Administrative assistant that actually inputs the information in the
Okay.
database. And anytime there's a change, they will change it on the database as well.
Well, thank you so much, Sharon. You've been very helpful. And thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time out today. Thank
So
you.
thank you, Christina.
Okay. Bye bye.